Hello and welcome to my tarot corner. Winter has arrived to our corner of the world, which is very nice. We have had rain here all day long, and it is really great because it's been terribly hot for the whole week. Now, I saw that many of you, some of you at least, felt uncomfortable with my latest reading about William and Kate and their possible being guests at Harry and Meghan's Montecito mansion. And I just want to make something very clear. When I do a tarot reading, I get the energies that are true for today, for now. And energies change, they change all the time. Now, as I told you about thinking and positive thinking and making the universe do things sometimes just by thinking about them, this is another thing that if William is actually deliberating with his aides or with Catherine the possibility of staying there, I can get this energy, and this energy can influence the entire reading, and that is why I did this separate question. And if you remember, I got there an ace in the middle, and then there was the 8 of Cups on one side and the 10 of Pentacles on the other side. And the 10 of Pentacles is a card of family and family happiness. And sometimes it is something that is influencing his thoughts, his mind. He wants this family happiness. He wants his brother to be to go back and be in good terms with his brother, and so the thought of staying with his brother could have crossed his mind, and I could have caught it. But I will do a fresh reading when we know the dates of their visit. Right now, it's not exact, not really. It's not. Let's say it has no use. Okay, this reading is about Meghan's being ridiculed by Ellen. Now, it does look like she was participating willingly in this show and this pranking, and she was really looking as if she's participating willingly, but it did look like Ellen is making fun of her, and that's after Ellen called her my friend, the Duchess, and Meghan referred to her as Auntie Helen, and they all try to seem very friendly. But was there malice there? Was Ellen trying to ridicule Meghan? Actually, was she trying to in some way protect herself? Because if you remember in my spread about whether or not Ellen would regret it, so we did get that 10 of Swords as one of the advice cards, and the 10 of Swords is a card that is a warning card, and probably Ellen did want to protect herself in a way and show that she didn't treat Meghan seriously, and this was part of it. And Meghan was very happy to comply because it was another way of getting more clout, more publicity, and she wants to be friends with Ellen. She wants to be considered as friends with Ellen, and I'm not sure they are friends, but this is what she really wants to be considered as. So I'm going to do a spread about it and to ask whether or not Ellen was trying to actually humiliate Meghan. Was it done on purpose? And what are the energies around this humiliation act or pranks? So we'll start with a 5-card spread, then we'll see the underlying energy. And I'm using, once again, the Tarot of Opposition because this is my best way of seeing the energies, also the reversed energies. And it is a lot easier to see the malice as well. So first we're going to clear the deck. Just a moment. And then I'm going to ask, did Ellen try to humiliate Meghan? Did Ellen try to humiliate Meghan on purpose? Does Ellen consider Meghan as her friend? Does Ellen consider Meghan as a friend? Was this prank a humiliation act? Now let's see what we get. So, first card is the Three of Swords in the reverse position. Now the Three of Swords is not a great card to begin with. It's a card of destruction, known destruction due to things that were happening, that were done in the past. And it is in a reverse position, which makes it even worse because the Three of Swords usually comes because the person doesn't see reality as it is and is disengaged from reality. But when it's reversed, it is someone who is actually closing his eyes and does mistakes. And this is someone who can actually destroy everything he built. This is someone who deceives himself. And this is, I think, how what is the real energy around how Meghan feels, or how she doesn't even see the reality as it is, and she willingly participated in this show and made a fool of herself, but she doesn't even notice that. She doesn't even see that. But she does understand that she made a fool of herself in a way. But it was a malice. It was not something that was done just for the fun of it. And the next card is the Two of Swords in the reverse position, which is exactly the card that comes before the Three of Swords. And the Two of Swords is being disengaged from reality. This is someone who needs to make some kind of a choice, but doesn't see reality as it is. And this is someone who is reluctant to handle things and thinks that things will happen by themselves. This is someone who is very passive, and This is what led to this Three of Swords card. Meghan had to make a choice, and probably I don't know, maybe Ellen made it clear that she has to participate in that part of the show in order to participate in the show from at all, and it was really very important for her to do that show. The other thing is that things were not she doesn't see reality as it is, and she does think that things can just happen by themselves, that everything will be all right. She doesn't see the reality as it is, and it leads to destruction, and everybody laughs at her today, and she doesn't really see it. So next card is another reverse card, and it's the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is a card that speaks about letting go, let go, give the universe the ability to do things, and it has a lot of good energies around it. But when it is negatively aspected, we're talking about someone who has a tendency to fantasize and not to be realistic. And this is another card that shows us that Meghan is in a fantasy world. She lives in this fantasy world. She doesn't see reality. She deludes herself. She deludes others, which means Prince Harry. She is deception. She uses deceptions. She is selfish, and she cannot deal with hardship. This is another card that shows us that all of this is partly because Meghan is not actually, she doesn't really understand the reality. She doesn't see how things actually harm her image. And because I got here the Three of Swords, it does look like a malice to me. It does look like Ellen did it on purpose. But let's see what else do we get. And we get here the Three of Cups in the upright. So this is what Meghan thought it will be. A celebration, something very, very happy, some kind of success, some kind of victories, and this is a celebration, having fun, but this is a very small celebration. And when it is negatively aspected, and with all of those cards it's negatively aspected, we see someone who is very superficial. All his relationships are superficial. This is someone who is prematurely celebrating, chasing pleasures, and treating problems in a superficial way. So this is what she expected. She expected this kind of celebration, but this is not exactly what she received. And the last card I get here is the Ace of Wands in the upright position. And the Ace of Wands is a card of being able to realize your wishes in the material world. But once again, when it is negatively aspected, and with all of these cards it is, we see someone who is impatient, impulsive, getting excited, and this is very much like Meghan. She is impatient and she does things impulsively, and being a part of this this show was an ego trip for her, and she's very arrogant, so it was working on her arrogance. But also it does show us impulsiveness and impatience. So it does look like Ellen wasn't really very friendly with Meghan when she did that, and it was making a fool of her. And in the underlying energy, we get the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a card that speaks about going out on a quest, but without thinking about the results, and enjoying the road. And this is something that is something that she hoped that she will get. Because it is some kind of a victory quest. She was hoping to get to the victory part of the card. She was hoping to get to the really enjoying everything, and enjoying the road, enjoying the whole interview, enjoying everything, and then get the victory. But then, because it is negatively aspected, because of all of these cards, we see once again impatience, unsatisfactory, over self-confidence, and this is something that we see about with Meghan all the time. Now, I really want to check and to see whether or not it was malice in Ellen's part. So I'm going to do the 3-card spread once again and see whether or not it was malice. And let's see, this is just clearing the cards. So did Ellen purposely humiliated Meghan? Cards are flying everywhere. Very slippery deck. Did Ellen purposely humiliated Meghan? Did Ellen purposely humiliated Meghan? Let's see what we get. Because I have a feeling that she did, but let's see what the cards say. So this is the first card, second card, and third card. And the middle card is the Four of Pentacles in the upright position. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of someone who is acting out of some kind of self-defense. And that tells me that, yes, that Ellen did act of some kind of self-defense. Because of what she saw that happened to Oprah. She feels threatened. She wanted that interview with Meghan because she still has this show to make, and it does attract people to watch, but she had to act of this self-defense, and this was part of her acting out of self-defense, and being worried about the threats that might happen because of this interview. Let's see what we get on the side. So here we have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is a card of struggle, but also of a card that tells her to be active. So that's a part of being active and doing things actively to defend herself. So because this card tells her don't sit on the fence, be active. Even if the options are bad, choose an option and do it. And this is what she did. She had to find a way to defend herself, and this is what she did. And on the other side, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse position, and the Seven of Cups is usually a card of dreams that need to come true. And when it is in the reverse position, we're talking about someone who is not really believing that his dreams can come true, and not very believing in his success, and being passive, and running away from reality. This is also a little bit being a fantasizer. But all in all, I would say that Ellen did that as a self-defense mechanism. This is a way for her to show that she wasn't being really friendly with Meghan. If someone opens his mouth, if this things that Meghan told her will be debunked, she will have this to show as, you see, I treated her a little bit as a clown, and I did that as a self-defense, and I was active, although she had this tendency not to be active and to hope that things will come out and her dreams will come true. But she has this understanding that dreams don't come true if you are passive. You need to be active to actually make them come true. So this is the tarot, and I just want to see the energies around it. So I'm using this oracle deck, which is called the Soul Journey, and it has a very good messages about things like that. So let's see the energy around Ellen and Meghan's interview, energy around Meghan and Ellen's interview. What was it? What was there? And the energy that was really there. So we get abundance. Okay, so Ellen wants abundance. She needs that. I am limitless being. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So she wants this abundance, and this is part of her way of getting that abundance, because this, she wants her show to succeed. And in a way, making fun of Meghan is giving her a little bit more of a way to succeed, because in this way she gets the votes, if we can say, of people who don't like Meghan as well as people who do. And next card is blame. So I would say that Meghan blames her for making her look like a fool. This is a card of someone who accepts responsibility, but this is what Meghan expects Ellen to do, to accept responsibility for making her look like a fool. And then we get the peace card. So all in all, Meghan wants peace. Ellen wants peace. It's for the both of their interests. So I don't believe that we will see any cat fight in the news around that. I don't believe that Meghan will say anything around it, but she will try to distance herself from this, or at least from this part of this interview. So this is it about this subject, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. And like and subscribe if you liked it, and write me a comment and write me an email, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.